Hello, you are amazing. You are awesome. There is no doubt about that. I'm Katie Gates, and thank you so much for being here. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Okay, so what's 7 things that I wish I knew about love when I was younger that I know now? Let's jump right into it. Number 1. Love is not equal. The love that we hold for someone may not be the same depth of love that that person holds for us. It just works that way. Number 2, there are different forms of love, and each with unique qualities. So there's a brotherly sister love, there's a mother-father love, there's an intimate love, husband-wife, there's a co-worker love. And so each of those forms of love have a different depth to them in their own unique qualities. Number 3, the idea of love and being in love are very different. I had to learn this the hard way. The idea of love and being in love is very different. Often we paint the picture of what love should look like or what being in love should look like based upon the things that we've seen in life, whether it was during childhood or things that we saw on TV or even stories that our friends have told us. We take all of that and then we make our own perception of what love and being in love should be. But in reality, it's very different from anything we see on TV. And the only way you can know that you're in love with someone is if you know that you're in love with someone. And the only way you're going to know if that person is truly in love with you is if they tell you, or if you have that connection where you're really feeling it on a soul and spiritual level. Next, sexual intimacy may not lead to you loving the person or the person loving you. We see a lot of this in friends with benefits type of situations, sex only situations. If I give my body to you, then you'll probably end up loving me in the long run. Or it happens also a lot when a person is hurting on an emotional level. They're using people to fill a void, and that's not always the case, but a lot of the times that's what happens. And so we feel like, okay, if I share my body with the person who I am connecting with, who I feel a connection with, maybe that person too will then later feel a connection with me. And 9 times out of 10, it doesn't always work that way. If you do the research, most friends with benefit situations never work out, but then you have some that do. So, it's proceed with caution, proceed at your own risk. Next, letting go of someone you love is not a bad thing if they're not reciprocating or appreciating your love. This was something else that I too had to learn the hard way. Sometimes we have to release that person. It's not saying that we're releasing our love for that person. We are releasing their presence. We are letting them go, and so they're no longer in our space. So in other words, we're loving them from a distance. We're loving them, we're praying for them, we're hoping for the best for that person or those people from a distance. Next, love isn't hard. The world makes love hard. Oh, we have to get deep and we have to go through, this transition and that transition. And love is so complex, but love is truly a decision. It is free will. It's a choice. Either you love someone or you don't. And we're not trying to force ourselves to love someone, like trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Some people do that. And most relationships are that. We're trying to force fake the idea of love, but love itself isn't hard. Human beings make it complex. We make it difficult. There's no in between. The key is deciding on which level of love you choose to love a person. That goes back to those different forms of love, and each form has unique qualities to it. So whether it's just an acquaintance type of love, a friendship bond type of love, or an intimate, in other words, meaning I want to build a relationship, a foundation with you, then so be it. But we can't fake love. We have to make a choice. Either I love you, and I do love you. Either I love you as a human being because we all should love one another as human beings because we are born with the gift of love in us. So therefore, we're all capable of loving. Sometimes that love is misconstrued or obscured depending on childhood traumas or the things that we went through in life. And I believe that leads me to my last tip. The last thing that I wish I knew about love when I was younger that I know now, and it has been a hard, brutal road. The last thing that I wish I knew about love that I know now is that sometimes you can't love them through it. Sometimes we just can't love a person through it. People dealing with unresolved childhood traumas may not be reciprocal to you loving them. And oftentimes we take that as rejection, but really it's not about us, it's about them. Either their inability to love or to feel love or to even feel like they're capable of loving you. It stems back to the childhood traumas or the things that they went through in life. You have some people who just give up on love altogether. I've had enough of this. It shouldn't be this hard. I don't want to be hurt anymore like I was before. So we hear that too. But it's our approach or our desire to love them that they may not be open to. And so we have to be okay with that. And so we have to be okay with them not reciprocating our love or even wanting it all together. And then we have to feel okay with releasing that person. So it's like a double whammy. And it's often tied to as rejection in the worst form. But it's really not about us or you. It's about the person. So those are 7 things that I wish I knew about love when I was younger that I know now. And I'm sure you can relate to probably a lot of these things that I've covered, but it's never too late. And I love that everything that I've went through in life has built a foundation for me. It's helped to fortify me, to strengthen me, to allow me to be the woman that I am. And most of the things, believe it or not, that I've been through in life, most of the hard, hurtful things, I can look at and I can laugh about, I can smile about now. The people that hurt me when it came to trying to build relationships and, forge bonds with people, I can look at those people and I'm okay. I'm okay with that. So it's all a learning lesson. So let the pain that you've been through when it comes to love, let it be your learning lesson. Let it fortify you. Let it push you to be a better person, to love you first. And the love that you have for you will extend out. And the right people that are meant for you will then connect with you. So I'm Katie Gates, and thank you once again for being here. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Please hit the notification bell somewhere over here, I believe, and share this video with friends. And also leave me a comment. Tell me which tip resonates with you the most. I read all of my comments and I love hearing from you. So until next time, bye.